up, guys? It's your boy Dash Strength, and today I just feel like being transparent because I know you guys like that. So I'm gonna tell the story of how I got fired from my last three jobs. So the most recent job I've had was working for the security company called Allied Universal, and the reason I got fired was for sleeping. But it's cool though because like they were paying $15 an hour at this one site, and then they like evicted and transferred all of us off that site, so we all got pay cuts, and some of us were getting paid like 11 $12 an hour. I was getting paid like 14 because I was a floater, but they were still messing up my pay. And when I got caught sleeping by an employee that was working on the site, who like came in the guardhouse just to ask me a question about if a gate was open on the side of the building, which it was. She told the site supervisor, and the site supervisor called me like like the day after, and she called me and she asked me, she was like, were you sleeping last night? And at first I was gonna say, do you mean last night or the night before? Because I was sleeping both nights. But I didn't want to incriminate myself, so I just said, yeah. I wanted to be truthful. And then a couple days after that, I got a call from my regional field supervisor, and she said that they don't want me on that site anymore, and to come to Harrisburg to talk. And like I kind of knew what that meant, like why would you want to talk? So I decided that for them just to let me go from the whole company, because I didn't even want to like stress about it, because I felt like they were holding me back, because all I did was be on my phone and like sleep all day. It was easy money, but I just wanted to like to be free and like self-develop and whatnot. But yeah, that's the most recent. And the second most recent is another security company called Imperial Security. And the reason I got fired from there was because I forgot to put what do you call it, seals on outbound trucks, because that company, it was FedEx, but it was FedEx AT&T, so they sold phones, like $1 million worth of phones on the back of trucks, and you're supposed to put seals on the back of them, but I always forgot because I wasn't trained that well, so I was very forgetful. Plus, like when I was talking to my supervisor, no, because what actually happened, I remember, was there was this incident where like 2 or 3 pallets worth of phones went missing off a outbound truck, and then the truck driver tried to blame the company and say that they didn't put those pallets of phones on the trucks, but they examined the truck bed, like the trailer or whatever, and they seen that there was 2 or 3 pallets that had like ripped plastic around it, and we never send phones out of the building with like ripped plastic. It's all like nice and neat with cardboard and whatnot. So and plus there's videos of the trucks getting loaded and like with everything on them, like all the right amount of phones or whatever. So the truck driver got charged, I'm pretty sure. Probably he's in prison right now. But yeah, and I was only getting paid $11 an hour, so I really didn't care that they fired me. And I actually wanted to get the other security job that I got fired from, the one after that, that paid $15 an hour, because I seen an ad for it on like ZipRecruiter. So like it was like a better opportunity. So if they let me go, they let me go, which they did. And the third most recent job that I got fired from, like all these jobs I got fired in a row, was the company was called Hyder Roofing, and it was like roofing and stuff, and it was the highest paid job I've ever had, and I was getting paid $36 an hour, and to like basically pick up trash and stuff because I was very inexperienced, and they hired anybody. The base pay was $14 an hour, but they needed people and whatnot. And it, the reason why I was getting paid 36 is because it's called scale pay or prevailing wage, because the projects we was working on were funded by the public. So we was working on schools, and I only worked there for 3 weeks, and they fired me for low performance, but that's bullshit, because I did everything they asked, and I didn't complain. And like you could tell, it wasn't. I did as much as everybody else. I didn't have the experience, but I did as much as everybody else. Plus, they didn't want people to die on the roofs because it was hot. So, well, what they were saying was invalid accusations, and I feel like the main reason why they fired me was because there's roofers that have been there, like foremans, been there 25 plus years, and we're all getting paid the same. On my first day, I was getting paid $36 an hour, the same as the person that was there for 25 years. I don't want to say that like they fired me because they were racist or anything, because I have no proof of that, but I just feel like they felt like I didn't pay my dues and I didn't deserve it. But I'm cool with that. They could have put me on a site that paid $14 an hour and I would have paid my dues like eventually, but they didn't want to do it. Oh yeah, another reason why they fired me too was because I posted on Facebook, does anyone need a job that pays $36 an hour? And too many unqualified people applied online for Heidler, and I guess I was wasting the HR department's time, but I didn't know that, and I only made one status, and it like blew up, and everybody was applying, hit me up like, yo, how do I put me on, like I'm trying to work there too, I'm trying to make bank, and I put them on, but I didn't know it was they wanted like experience like foremans and stuff, so that's where I went wrong. I kind of wish I was still like working it, because it was so easy. Like the only problem was the heat, but right now I have a good job and stuff. I don't want to disclose where I work at right now. Only a couple people know, because I feel like if people find out, like I don't know, I just feel like bad things like happen and stuff. But maybe eventually I'll start telling people. But yeah, it doesn't matter like how many places I get fired from. I can still find another job. I'm still gonna be successful. I dropped out of high school, and I had over like I think 6 or 7 jobs that required a high school diploma, and I still got them because they don't ask for proof, and they assume everyone has a high school diploma. So yeah, but that's the end of story time. If you have any more videos you'd like to see, let me know. I'd love to make them for you. I just want to be as transparent as possible and tell you a little bit about myself, so you know who the real Thad Strength is. But yeah, if you watch this to the end of this video, I really appreciate it if you guys liked it and commented. You don't have to subscribe. If you don't like the content I post, you don't have to subscribe. Just like it and comment it, and I'll be happy. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I'm signing out. Peace.